Alright, so this is about 7 or 8 sieges later. My city has absolutely been pummeled. I have been fighting sieges like every turn non-stop. They just will not leave my temple alone. So I'm going to put it slow-mo real quick so I can kind of go over. You can see my walls have been absolutely devastated. Not a lot of my skirmishers left. Just breaches everywhere. Some of my towers are still up. Some of them have been reduced to ruins. Oh, it's just not looking good. What's that on the horizon? A dwarf army, you say? A bunch of backstabbing little stunted fucks, you say? Why yes, the dwarves, who would not trade with me, but instead decided to wait until Krokgar was all the way in Lustria to turn around and stab me in the back. And they have come in following many intervention forces that have just weakened my cities. And now that I have time to recover, I figured my great buffer allies, the dwarves, will hold them back. But no, they turned their greedy little minds to war and invade my city. So they've actually taken the 2 surrounding cities around my capital, and they've actually stormed in with one of their armies and reinforcements, a reinforcing army, and they're coming after the temple. Well, these are all salty temple guard veterans, proxigors, skinks. This is a well-meaning, battered veteran force, and they will not relinquish this city without a fight. They have been fighting for ages, probably years worth of continuous sieges in their eyes, and they refuse to bend over for some stunty little, oh, I hate them so much. Why would you do this to me? We were supposed to be friends. We were going to be endgame partners. We were going to go all the way to the Vortex victory. But no. No. You had to ruin it. You greedy little. So yes, the dwarves of Karakzorn have come, and they are intent on taking the city. But of course, I'm not going to give it up without a fight. It would not be in my nature. I'm definitely fighting this one. That's the Slayer on Temple Guard action. Temple Guard is very well. God. I say that, but my units are really bad. Not a lot of help. I use my slam mage boost and Spiry Creeps. I don't know what it's doing. Pretty sure I brought him over to kind of fuck up. He's got a lot of cool spells. There we go, getting in the mix. Oh snap! Oh my god, did you see that? He picked up the dwarf, teleported him up in front of him, looked at him, and then slammed his ass down to the ground. That was awesome. I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. That was pretty cool. Oh man, that was awesome. Bringing in Longbeards, all these guys, just armored to the teeth. So much damage. The only thing that really has armor piercing are the temple guards. The skirmishers are going to be pretty much useless except to reduce their enemy's attack value. Got my destroy down by those two. Good attack. I've never been to Vacation Crystal, but I've already used up all those heals, so I can't actually heal any of my units anymore. Because he gets 10 uses per battle, but for some reason in sieges, once you've used them up, whatever, you can't use them following sieges. Doesn't really make sense, but so it's the greatest ability to be able to heal and resurrect my boat troops. Got my ancient Stegodon ready to come back here. Up in the talk to the and then I put up the gate. Fire all these units. The dwarves just continuing to move up forces. We got a ruined smith coming in through one of my breaches. Too many breaches to hold them. Just kind of grouped up my forces at the gate. No whole lot I can do. That skirmish was basically useless. Trying to just whittle down their artillery. Breaking their artillery pieces, forcing them to melee. Trying to prevent them from doing big damage to the monsters. So that's really my only stick in this fight. Through my proxy wars, Temple Guard. There's just not enough. Not enough of them. Not after all this. Absolute beast. Very, very good. If you want to stag it on, definitely armor piercing, poison, missile attack. Do it while it's in the fray, in the fight. Just a great unit of terrifying to see in battle. Phenomenal weapons. Just a good all-around and artillery. Plugging away, trying to hold off against the broken tide. I think that was mage priest splatter attack. Pretty good. A little bit of damage to my own guys, but it's worth the shot. Just taking freaking archery fire. A lot of quarrelers, Woodman's Rangers, doing that range and missile damage. And it's just going to guarantee them a victory, good armor piercing. Probably wasn't going to win this fight anyway, but that extra archery fire. Started on doing work. Against the Ruin Lord, knocking him thrown to the ground. See, he's got the spears in him. Really good, actually, with those spears. Dwarves, like I said, heavily armored. Good defense. Taking a shock to the way. Debuff his archers coming in and reduce their missile damage and accuracy. City defensive abilities, but will it be enough to turn? Probably not. There's just too many dwarves, and dwarves are like lizard men. They have that high leadership. They're likely to fight to the last dwarf. These dwarf warriors going all the way down to just 7 dwarves before deciding to retreat. That's under guard. Just steadily getting
their shotty walls cannot stop us!
Just not enough. Using the sprinklers up on the wall. Obviously not enough. These dwarf warriors. Basically doing this heavily. In both of their armies. So the still on. It's actually out in the so lost in this engagement. I was fighting these Boogman's Rangers, but then Longbeards with great weapons. Large units just was not a favorable engagement. He's gonna rout. Scar veteran. Defending the city to the last. He's not going to give it up to a bunch of people. So many fights as he did. He's actually getting plugged in the back right now. He's doing his rangers, but I've actually popped this. architecture is to reduce missile damage and accuracy, so you'll miss less damage. You want to see what these guys are at. So I'm going to go after these rangers who are now firing at the Sland Mage Priest. So I'm going to go into this combat here. Dwarves just bring in more dwarf warriors. More dwarves with great weapons. A little breath right there. Knocking over the dudes. Could have aimed it better though. Dwarves not super susceptible to breath. Especially having Rune Lords. Oh, there he is. The Lord of the Dwarfs. Karagorn. Here to take my capital. Getting blasted by the toe. Oh, he's got him. I got you, bitch. Ah. Oh, it's all awesome. So awesome. So, obviously, not going to beat a dwarf in melee combat. Sland Mage Priests are used for increased magical attacks, spellcasters, not really one to engage, but some on them here. So he's going to die. We're going to get him out of here. Bringing him across the board is good. Right. They just have to do it. Nice. Buff him up. So base protection or Quetzal, 27 melee defense, 30 armor, another 30 armor, and another 27 melee defense. So I've made him fairly tanky right now. Bringing him sealed on, came back to the party. So I can get my lord out of here. I don't need the melee morale shock that would come with it. Lost him. So close to dying. Source Guard that isn't going up against these rangers, so even though they are ranged units, these Lucan's rangers, they are still dwarves, still heavily armored, with shields, and their axes, and they don't have like shit melee, so they can't stick around and engage in melee. Finally, breaking them though. Big charge. Such an awesome mid-range artillery piece that can engage in melee and still fire, as you can see. Still fire even though it's engaged in melee, as there's armor-piercing, poisoning shots, which is reduced. Proxicals, ancient step down, slow down, trying to hold off this tide of work and stuff. They're so heavily armored, they can just take the hits and get back up and keep on coming. Oh, stay down here. Let's get up and I will run this. But unfortunately, not as well on this side. They've actually fairly soundly beaten me on this side. Destroyed all of my cavalry that have succumbed to the Slayers because infantry and my cavalry are monsters. So, soundly beaten them. Sitting real smoke with a Rune Lord. So they have locked down my town square, as you can see, the freaking counter's going down. Yeah, so they're going for that victory point because Stegadon's still doing work, getting units to find the route, because he causes terror and he causes fear. You can get these dwarven units to route a little bit sooner than it would take normally, because it does take a long time. Dwarves are hardy. just like the regiment. They have high leadership, high morale. They will fight to the last war. They will fight to the last sword. Actually, came up here trying to get rid of the Lord. Trying to do some damage on him. Figured maybe if I get rid of him, I can get the rest of the army to rout. Playing Mage Priest. And it's about this time that I know it's like, they're gonna win. They're gonna win by freaking countdown. So they do have a whole other unit of Slayers, and they've got more freaking long greaves with great weapons. More long greaves over here. I have managed to get most of these guys to rout, but they're probably not gonna run. So at this point, I'm just trying to rush one of my monster units and then I can stop that timer. Fight down to the last. I still have over half my health. On my ancient Stegodon. Crashing in. Trying to get him back there. But they just start throwing units at him to slow him down. And every time he gets in melee, it stops him. Giving me what was getting going. And then another one, we're just keep throwing them dwarves at me. Only 14 seconds left. A long way to go. And Mage Priest trying to make this badass in there. He's just not farting hard enough. He's not going to get there on his floating chair. And unfortunately, the timer is going to run down. And the dwarves will take my sacred capital. Oh my god. Oh, so the enemy as broken as me. Valiant defeat. Yes, very valiant. Still have Saurus Warriors, Temple Guard, my monstrous infantry. They're still fighting, still going on. They would fight to the last, but unfortunately so will the dwarves. And they have this whole unit of Slayers. So I thought maybe if I could get rid of the Lord, I could get him out of here. But they do have another Ruin Lord in here. They don't really have any defensive unit, but the Ruin Lord is going to take a while to kill. That's going to give them time to regroup. They will eventually win this infantry fight over here. A Scar veteran going for a little bit, but they have these dwarves with great weapons coming. Figured maybe I could refight it, but I am stretched so thin. I'm just going to let the dwarves have it. They brought the forces. They brought the armor. They brought what they needed to freaking whittle down my major units. They win by being cheeky little blighters. That they did destroy my right flank and get into my town square. I didn't move units over fast enough. Even if I did, I still have to fight all those Slayers, and they're just going to do work on my ancient Stegodon. As badass as he is. So, I tell you what though, these men are all marked for death, because as soon as I lost my capital city, Krokgar heard about it, and he is on his way back from the jungles of southern Lustria, sailing across the ocean, and he is going to destroy all of the dwarves. I am going to eat every single one of these little bastards. I'm so mad. These guys held off from so many sieges. As you can see, just absolute devastation on my walls. Just fighting non-stop. And then the dwarves come in when they're weak, and while we're weak, and have the audacity to just totally betray me, stab me in the back, take 3 of my settlements, including my capital, which is valiantly defended to the last. So, Krokgar and Grimlock have something to say about that, and they are going to eat every one of these dwarves. There will be not a single dwarf hold left. I will burn them out of the mountains. I will devour them. We will feast on their flesh. They are on their way. I'm going to make an army of Carnosaurs, and we are going to eat all of these dwarves. They are all marked for death. They don't know it yet, but they are all going to die horribly, and I cannot wait to show you that video where we devour this army. Alright. See you later, brother.